welcome back to Uber Construct Gaming. I'm Uber Seraph.
And I'm Wasted Construct.
Yeah, and today we're going to show you where we think makes the perfect starting base in Alpha 19. We mean somewhere to defend when you're first starting out. So where you're first leveling up, you need somewhere to just hold down and defend. Well, we think this is it.
A nice beginning base of operation.
Yeah, if you think there's another great location, then please let us know in the comments, and whilst you're there, hit those like and subscribe buttons. So this is it. It's not much to look at. It's just a little house, a little bit run down. But what we particularly like about it, let me just start flying, just over this hill is a farm. It's a huge, huge farm. There's lots of food. There is, there's some pigs in the barn, and there's lots of raw materials in there as well. So that's a nice starting point just right next door. There's a river that runs right by, so that's an easy water source. Just over the river, because there's a little bridge just there. That is a working stiffs, just to the other side of the bridge. Now, if I bring the map up, saves me actually flying all the way down. Right. Just to the other side of the farm is the town, Dyersville. Yep, so that gives you a big clue as where we are, and this is the coordinates of where we are.
And Dyersville also happens to have a nice big hospital.
Oh yeah, that's a huge POI that's really good to explore. That's really something when you've leveled up a bit further, because it is swarming with zombies. So be careful when you go in there. Don't go in there because you think you need some medical supplies, because you will most likely die if you do that. But we've learned that from experience.
Yes.
Yeah, and down the road, down this road here. Oh yeah, down there where Wasted's headed now, there is straight into the snow biome. And just in there you can see those two buildings on the side of the road there. That is a Pop and Pills and a Passing Gas just there. Top of that mountain, that's a massive mansion. That's a fantastic POI. And if you've seen our base, which is Fort Bosch, check out that video. It's an awesome base that we're very proud of. Yep, that is where we built it. We completely demolished that, but it's well worth visiting. Another fantastic POI. And further down the road, I'll show you on the map, save us flying down there, just a bit further down the road, that just there is a quite large Shotgun Messiah, and it has a gunsmith's attached to it. That's the one. There's, just on the side of that, it's got a gunsmith. So there's loads of stuff nearby, and as you can see there, it's got a cell tower just down the road in the other direction if you want any electronics and metal supplies. Loads of things around here, and we absolutely love it for that reason, and it is nice and easily defended. So let me just show you around the actual building itself. So as you can see, there's a hole in the basement which you need to plug up. But the basement itself is made out of cobblestone. The foundations are cobblestone, so that makes it nice and defendable from the get-go from that point of view. And then inside, if anybody is familiar with this POI already, you'll notice that it has recently had an update in Alpha 19.3. It's had a bit of a facelift, a few more items thrown in. Looks all a bit fancy. When we're defending a place, we tend to clear the entire area out of furniture and things like that, because they're a bit pointless at the moment. It's not like you can sit down on anything. And one of the updates to this POI as well is that in this room there's also a gun safe. There we go.
Quite handy for the beginning.
Very handy for the beginning. Well, once you get into it.
Yeah.
Might take a while unless you're lucky with a lockpick. You obviously patch up the floor. But otherwise, we tend to like to have a bit more of an open plan area. And so, the layout has changed ever so slightly inside, and this was a little bit more open plan before the update. But
you could easily just knock through it all and.
Absolutely, yeah, with a little bit of caution. If you're knocking down some internal walls, making sure you're not bringing the roof down on you, because that'll be a lot more work.
And then with it having upstairs on a hard night, you could also, if you want to, what we recommended is taking out the stairs, and then just using a couple of blocks to get yourself upstairs, and then taking the blocks away, and then they can't get up.
Yeah, because if you're using a wooden frame block that you just chuck down to jump on to get up here, then you can just take it away when Horde Night comes around so they can't get up. And that's what we tend to do. And what we will do now is we'll switch over to our Fort Bosch server, where we used this very location for our starting base before we went down the road to build Fort Bosch. And we will show you what we did with it. And I hope you like it.
Hey.
Back at what is almost an unrecognisable location. We put it in dark just for effect. And so yeah, we've built a massive wall around it. Just to give you a quick tour. Plenty of defences with turrets, trigger plates. Don't mind getting the door wasted, thank you very much. Plenty of room to park your 4x4s if you're at that stage.
And also to have a little farm. I did have a farm over here, but
you did have a farm, yeah.
Transport it to the other base.
Yep, and a back door. Always have a backup plan. Put a back door in. Extra spikes around the base as well. This was obviously the stages that we built it out. First thing we did was put spikes out, and then we built the outside walls later. Put in plenty of iron bars around as a balcony. But I'll fly up.
Shoot through them.
That's it. That's exactly the point. Iron bars as a balcony, you can shoot through them to defend. Makes it loads better. Extending it out to here was a little bit tricky. I was extending a little bit far, and it was collapsing the bridge, so I had to kind of meet it halfway.
We probably did a slightly too large outer wall. Really, it's a little bit too much to handle for 2 people.
Yeah, one of the big reasons why we needed to move out was, well, A, we needed a bigger kind of bigger capacity for crafting, which here just couldn't cope with for us. And again, like Wasted said, we made the walls too big to defend for just 2 people. And inside, as you can see, this was the POI before the update. It's a little bit more open plan, but I'm pretty sure you can make it this open plan again. It's the same shape and size. It's just got a few more internal walls.
And then again, as you can see, we took out the steps.
Yep, this is exactly what I mean.
And then, like I said, just have one wood flame. Then you can always take it out if they get into your house.
Yeah.
And then, again, we just made the whole thing open plan. Run around.
And we also made a mine in the cellar.
Ah, yes, of course. I forgot about the mine.
We made a mine, which we did a bit of a number on.
We did.
Yeah, we went a bit crazy down that.
I can't even remember which way.
Oh, just head down, down, deeper and down.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and that is it. I mean, it served us so very well. And I imagine, even with the update, this was the hole
Still
that
a
we
good
plugged
starting
in.
point for people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. A fantastic starting point regardless. There was, I didn't check in the update whether the back door was still there. In this version there was a back door just here, I believe.
The back door was still there.
Alright, yep, there you go. And
Yeah,
even though we took out the door and filled it up with concrete, the zombies still went to the back door, which was a little bit annoying. But with a balcony on, that was no bother. We can just stand on the balcony and shoot them. But a little bit annoying after we put these like vault doors in.
But anyway,
this is it. And we absolutely loved it, and we hope you like it too. Again, send us that like and subscribe. And take care of those survivors.